Hi, this is Teacher Lori here with a video about how to use the modals should, could, and would. If you've come to any of the Zoom classes in the last month or have done some homework, you know that we've been studying should, could, and would. So this video is a review. In the future weeks, I'll be starting to focus on a different grammar aspect. So we will start with should. We use should most often for giving advice. I can say you should exercise more often. You should eat healthier foods. I can also use a pronoun like he. He should go to work on time. Okay. We should save more money. So I can use different pronouns at the beginning of the sentence. We can use a name. Bob should exercise more often. Okay, we also use should for duty. This is often with I. A duty is a responsibility, something that you need to do. Okay, so I can say, I should clean my car. The other use of should that is common is should can also be used to talk about things you expect to happen soon. For example, the bus should arrive soon, or my package should arrive soon. Okay, now we'll talk about could. Could is the past of the verb can, and we use can and could to refer to ability, things that you are able to do. So we can use could to talk about a past ability, something you were able to do in the past. For example, I could run fast when I was younger. We can use could to talk about possibility with if. This is about two situations, and we're joining them with the word if to make a possible situation for the future. If I practiced the piano more, I could play better. You'll notice that the verb after if uses the past tense form here. If I practiced the piano more, I could play better. Also, we use could to make a suggestion. For example, we could go to the park on Saturday. A suggestion is giving an idea of something you could do, something you would like to do. So a suggestion, we use could. To make a polite request or to ask permission. So an example here is, could I ride bike to my friend's house? And this is also permission. The word permission means to be allowed to do something. So if you think about permission, a child might ask parents for permission. A student might ask the teacher for permission. Okay, so permission is asking to be able to do something, to be allowed to do something. Okay, so now we'll go on to would. Using would. Would is past tense of will. So will often means desire, intention, or motivation. I have a link here. This is to the video that I showed in the Zoom class. Also, I had posted this on WhatsApp. So this video explains how to use will and would. So here are some of the uses of would. Would can be used as the past of will. So will in the past. For example, she will not answer the phone. So it means she will not answer right now. I used will. But I could use would in this sense. She would not answer the phone last night. That's the past. Last night. So instead of will, I use would. Would can also be used to report what someone said. So reporting what another person said. For example, Jared says, I will not be home until 10 o'clock. So he says that now about the future when he'll be home. But if I am telling someone else what Jared said, I would say, Jared said he would not be home until 10 o'clock. Okay, there's a few more uses of would. Similar to could, we can use would with if to talk about the relationship of two situations. For example, if I worked different hours, I would go to class. If I woke up earlier, I would get more done. Notice again in this type of sentence with the if, the verb after if is in the past tense. Here we have ed. Here we have the irregular form. The past tense form of wake is irregular and the verb changes to woke. Okay, so in this situation of using would with if, we need to change the verb after if to the past tense. Okay, and lastly, two other uses of would. You can see would is a little more complicated than could or should. There are more uses for the word would. We can use the word would to talk about a wish or a desire for the future. So a very common phrase is would like to. I would like to go to Florida. I would like to buy a newer car. We can also use it with wish. I wish my husband would make dinner sometimes. In this case, I don't have would like to, I just have would. I wish my husband would make dinner. It's still a desire, a wish for the future. So I wish my husband would make dinner sometimes. Or we can say, I would like to. I would like to go to Florida. I would like to go to that new restaurant. And lastly, we can use would to make a polite request, similar to could. So here we're talking about the person's desire or their motivation, their will to do what we are asking them to do. Would you send me an email to remind me? Okay. Would you call me later? Would you take out the garbage? It's a very polite way to ask the question of someone else, to request someone to do something for us. Okay, so that's a quick review of the uses of should, could, and would. Thanks for listening. The next homework will be, again, a review of those, and then I'll be moving on to another grammar concept in the future weeks. Thanks for listening.